Today on Buckeye TV News, we'll discuss what's going on with campus life and nearby crime that is affecting the lives of students.
Also, we'll discuss the addition of food robot delivery systems coming to campus and issues with student parking. This and more on Buckeye TV News.
Hello, Ohio State. My name is Bryce Hirayama.
And I'm Hannah Santo. Welcome to Buckeye TV News Scarlet Edition, where we will catch you up on everything going on at The Ohio State University.
Troublesome off-campus robberies, carjackings, and stick-ups have been on the minds of many Ohio State students as of late. Michael McDermott caught up with a couple of students who were unfortunate enough to be victims of some of these crimes in Columbus University's district.
Not come to any surprise if you find out one of your friends has been robbed or jumped. It may have even happened to you. I'm meeting with two students here who had their house robbed, and we're going to ask them a little bit about it. We have Luke and Noah, two students who unfortunately had their house robbed. What do you guys have to say about that? What are your thoughts?
It was like a Tuesday night in the middle of July. Like, I had work the next morning, and we were all asleep except for him. He was just up hanging out, and he heard someone downstairs in the kitchen at like 3 a.m. It's kind of common for us to be up, so he didn't think anything of it. The next morning when we woke up, we went downstairs and our window was broken into. They ripped out the netting and then pushed open the window from the outside. Like, our window was left unlocked. And they stole our speaker, Nintendo Switch, GameCube, Ray-Bans. It was all like $1,500 worth of stuff they stole. And that all just happened overnight in the middle of like random Tuesday.
How big of an issue do you think crime on campus and around the university district near Ohio State is for students?
I think it's getting pretty bad right now, just because I had a friend visit me over the summer and he got robbed, carjacked at gunpoint, and then my other friend visit me from Miami and he got robbed at gunpoint. So at least in my instance, me and two of my friends had something happen to us over just this summer.
Since I've been here, they said it was perfectly fine during their like freshman year, but since I've been here, it's just been like student reports of like robbings and carjackings and stuff. Most even like just random days in the week.
Many students around Ohio State's campus may feel pretty strongly on this subject and may believe it's an issue that deserves a closer look by the university. With Buckeye TV, I'm Michael McDermott.
Have you ever had issues finding a parking spot on campus, whether it was too crowded, not the right lot, or you don't have right parking passes? Steph Miller is here with the story.
With the 2021 school year being majority virtual, this year students are back on campus, and with that comes student parking. Today we're going to talk to some students and find out their problems with the student parking on campus.
I've been parking on campus for the past 2 years now, and it's kind of been terrible, but...
Yeah, for sure. You can never find spots. You have to like either park your car across campus and then walk, and that doesn't even make sense.
It's honestly been, for the lack of a better word, terrible.
It's been kind of rough because there are some days where you can't find a spot, and then on those days I would usually have to walk, which is about 30 minutes. But some days I'm waiting that time trying to get a spot at one of these parking spots.
So usually I have to get to class pretty early because I can't find a spot. It can take like 5 to 30 minutes to find a spot, so I have to get places super early before I can do anything.
The parking garages, first of all, are very expensive, and the campus park passes are as well, so it's really hard to find a spot where you're not going to get towed.
I don't know. I would say build more parking spots, but there's such limited space on campus. Like, obviously, I don't know if you could build a parking garage right here, a couple floors up, to alleviate some of that stress, or yeah, that's basically it.
And that's all for today. I'm Stephanie Miller, and this is Buckeye TV.
On September 30th, the Ohio State football team will debut their all-new Scarlet Color Rush uniforms against conference rival Penn State in what is expected to be one of college football's biggest games of the year.
Have you heard about OSU's newest food delivery system? Jack Bazinski has the story.
Following a year of limited human interaction as much as possible across the country, OSU has decided to implement a new system, fully autonomous food rovers. Able to deliver to almost anywhere on campus, these food robots have quickly become a favorite among students, introducing a new normal among campus life. Is it easy for some random person that didn't order the food to come up and steal the food right out of that robot?
No, you have to open it on the app, so only you can open it and only you can close it. So it will wait there for you for I don't know how long. But.
If you could take all the money that OSU has made off of these robots and all the money they've put into it and put it anywhere else in the entirety of OSU, where would you put it?
For one, giving the dorms that don't have AC, and two, fixing the bio and chem labs.
Do you think they should branch out with more restaurants? Because currently they only have 4 restaurants. They have Curl Market, 12th Avenue Bread Company, Mirror Lake, and Connecting Grounds.
Yeah, I think we need some seafood up in this place. I feel like tuition's a little bit. It's high enough to where we can get some steak and lobster going.
How often do you make use of the food delivery robots?
Probably once a week.
Are you satisfied with the service? Is the food cold by the time it gets to you, or is it still pretty fresh?
No, I'd say it's still pretty fresh. I like them. Plus, it's cool opening them.
So, do you think it was a good and wise investment for OSU to put these robots around campus?
I'm not too sure. That would depend on what the acquisition cost would be of all the robots and how much they're returning. I know the delivery fee is $250 or something like that, but I don't know what the margins are there.
For Buckeye TV, this is Jack Bazinski.
After the break, stay tuned for our fall preview as well as news on this year's Buckeye-thon.